Welcome to Girls Gone Woke, where we inspire you to live a more conscious and joyful life. I'm Monica.
And I'm Claire. We're so grateful to have you here and bring you along on this journey with us.
Let's get started. Welcome back, GGW family. We're so happy to have you here again this Sunday. We are going to talk about our morning mantras and just share what we say in the morning to help ease anxiety, get us through the day, and the importance of it.
Well, Mani, I want to hear what yours is first. And you have good tips and tricks too that you have taught me, just as far as putting them in your phone and setting them with your alarm. So I want you to explain to our GGW fam what you do, because you always inspire me with this.
During my 10-minute meditation or on my drive to work, I do say some specific mantras that are tailored to me. And that's the awesome thing about mantras, is that you make them specific to whatever you need. And so for me, I really need to remind myself that I am safe. Like in this moment, I am safe. I project my mind a lot into future situations, and me being a nurse, I kind of have to do that to prevent patients crashing.
Yes.
And it's hard not to stay in that future oriented mind space, which just creates anxiety, because a lot of these scenarios that I make up in my mind never actually happen in real life. I just prepare for them. And as a nurse, that is a good thing, because that is how you avoid shitty situations. But in everyday life, it is a bad thing, because like I said, a lot of times these worst case scenarios never happen, and it just causes you anxiety and ruins your present moment. So what I tell myself every morning is I am safe. Simple as it is, it really does help, but I have to start my day that way to get my head in the right mind space and kind of say it throughout the day. And when I say it, I also just take a deep breath. Like in this moment, I am safe. What I use to help me say it more throughout the day is I set it as my passcode to enter into my phone.
Love that.
Every time I pick up my phone, I have to type in, I am safe, to get into my phone. It's a great little reminder. Take a deep breath. I'm safe. And so that's really the major one that I'm using these days.
You need to go into work with a clear mind and a clear head. So if that can help you, that could help anybody.
Yes.
Especially me. Because we were just chatting, especially me. We were literally just chatting about this before we started to record. And Mani and I both had some real life moments where we just could not get out of our own head.
No.
We were just trying all of our tactics. I was like, Claire, practice your mantras, take a deep breath. So I just want to let you guys know too, sometimes it's very normal to have a really tough time getting out of your own head, which is why having these tools on hand is just important. It's always worth a shot.
It's so important. And at least I've learned this for me. If I start out and I don't do these things in the morning, and then I end up getting stressed and feeling anxiety later in the day, it's really hard for me to flip my mindset later in the day versus just starting it in the right place in the morning.
Yep.
And so if I miss my morning meditation, I really do notice it now that I've been doing it more consistently. It's kind of annoying. I feel like I need meditation now.
Yeah. Seriously.
And so these past 2 days, I did not do it. And I had so much anxiety over the weekend. And once I start my day and I'm very go, 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 I know myself, and I'm not just going to sit down later in the afternoon and meditate. I personally need it in the morning. And so that's just another hack from my point of view, is to do it first thing in the morning to start your day right, versus waiting and trying to fix your mindset later in the day. It's a lot harder to do, and it takes a lot more willpower.
Well, it's like momentum. If you start out strong, it'll probably carry throughout your day, that you have a better day. Whereas if you start out kind of in a negative mood, like Mani said, it's harder to shake. And I've learned to, sometimes I'll even do it before I even open my eyes or I look at my phone. Because Lord knows when I open my phone, oh man, I can go down a rabbit hole and just scroll and look at emails. And So yeah, like Monica said, just do it right away. So that brings me to mine. And like I love, Monty, how you said I am safe. I always say I am loved. I will receive love. I will give love. And I'll take on this day as it comes.
Love
So I just like love that warm feeling that it gives me. It's just such a good reminder that no matter what happens, I mean, it sounds cheesy, but we all need that reminder that we're loved. And like that part of I will take on this day as it comes. That's important to me too because it keeps me like no matter what's thrown my way, it just reminds me like take a deep breath, you'll get through it and just try and stay in the present moment.
Yes, I love
And
that one.
yeah, that's all we can really do as humans is continuously try and live in the moment right now because it's all we have.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually steal that one from you and use it as well. I'll take on this day as it comes because anxiety is, in my opinion, you thinking about worst case scenarios or future events, and there's nothing that you can do about that right now in this moment. And that's what causes anxiety because you're worrying about things that might happen, but present in this moment, you can't do anything to fix that. And that's why you have an
Mhm.
anxious feeling of like the what if.
Yes.
So saying to yourself, I will take this day as it comes
Mhm.
is a really, really great thing that helps you stay present and really can let go of anxiety because you know what to do. Like if a worst case scenario happened in the present moment, you would just take action. But worrying about it happening in the future, there's nothing you can do. And it's just causing me anxiety. Our minds are nuts.
They're freaking
They're
crazy.
freaking crazy. Why? Why are they so nuts?
Why are they so psycho? Like my mind is legit psycho. It's like throwing a negativity party up there 24/7. It's getting better,
Yeah.
but it just happens sometimes. And I
Mhm.
think I also like that part of the mantra as well because it's not like I'm setting up my day. My expectation of that is that it's going to be perfect. I'm
Right.
setting up my day to say, you know what? Something might be thrown my way that feels uncomfortable or that's scary or something that makes me sad. But it just is like my way of being like, you'll be able to handle it when it comes.
So I also like how you said you don't look at your phone first thing in the morning, and I do the same. But
Mhm.
that has honestly been a game changer for me in keeping my inner peace throughout the day because there's a saying, energy goes where attention goes, or energy
Mhm.
flows where attention goes.
Yep.
And so, whatever you have your attention on, you're giving your energy to. And if you pick up your phone first thing in the morning and see all those little notification red dots everywhere on your emails, and you just, it takes a lot of willpower for me, at least, to not click into something if I see a notification. I think we're kind of like Pavlov's dogs that we're just trained to, we're very reactive with that.
Yes.
And
Yes.
so if I pick up my phone, I personally do not have the willpower to see a notification and not just instantly click into it. So I just avoid the situation and I don't even look at my phone. If I
Yeah.
pick it up first thing in the morning and I see the little red
Mhm.
circle on my email,
Notification.
it drives me nuts. I'm OCD about that stuff. So I click into it and then I'm starting my day in a reactive mindset instead of being responsive to life situations. And that is just putting your energy in the wrong places. Then my day is very scattered. Versus if I get some control of my thoughts and my mind in the morning, then I'm way more responsive to life and less reactive. And I feel like I'm in more control when I start my day that way.
Seriously. And in a way, too, this goes back to one of our previous topics of honoring ourselves because it's amazing, even giving yourself like 5 minutes in the morning
Mhm.
just to be like sit with yourself and sit with your soul and calm your thoughts. It's really like a little mini dust of self care for
It
your
is.
day.
And I've done it this past weekend where I'm like, oh no, I'm feeling good the past couple of days of when I do it. And then I'm like, oh, I don't need this. Like, I'm just going to get up, sleep, hit snooze, sleep a little bit longer, go to the gym.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like, I'm anxious, stressed throughout the day. It's like, fuck, now I need it.
Yes. Yep. Then you're like, oh shit.
I'm like, shit.
I bypassed
Okay.
it.
Yeah.
It's something that it definitely for me, is work. Like in the morning, it's becoming part of my routine. What do they say? It takes like 21 days to form a habit.
Mhm.
So I was really, really trying to make it a habit to get to that 21 days. And now that I've gotten past that, it is more natural for me. But like I said before, we're both human. And these are always just good little reminders because I need them too.
Me as well. So to wrap it up, we can just kind of do a refresher on our little tips and tricks. One, say your mantras in the morning before you open your eyes. I also set it as my alarm clock. So I title my alarm, an affirmation, a mantra,
Yep.
and that just puts your mind in the right place from the beginning of the day.
Mm-hmm.
You can set it as your passcode so you get a reminder throughout your day, and just don't check your phone first thing in the morning.
Yep. Do that. And the rest of your day will be fucking amazing.
Yes. Well, maybe not fucking amazing, but it'll be a lot better than if you don't do it.
I mean, yeah.
I am loved and I am safe first thing in the morning,
Mhm.
and you will have no problems for the rest of your day.
Seriously.
All right.
All
Well,
right. Well, with that being said, that was a little extreme. I didn't quite mean that.
no, Claire. We hope you guys have an amazing Sunday. And like always, we'll see you next week.
See you next week.
Bye, Claire Bear.
Bye, Mon.